Okay, so here's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at string methods. And string methods are really easy to understand. So let's take a look and see what string methods are right now. So, for example, we know that if we have something like this, which is name is equal to input, and we're going to type in the question to find out someone's name. What's your name? And we now print our names. Well, we are now opening up some options that allows our user to type in some really silly names like Spaghetti Sid. And maybe Spaghetti Sid's okay, but we want to make sure that we make sure our users aren't putting in any bad names or bad inputs or inputs we don't want, right? So a good example of that would be if we're checking for a name, which we'll get onto later. But let's just say, for example, they do something else like all capitals. And we don't want it to be all capital. We want it to be the first thing capitalized, but everything else in lowercase. Well, we can use string methods. So we can use something like lower. We could even use something like upper and something like title. And I'm going to show you what these are now. So now when we press play, you can see if I type in Kasim like this in this weird way, you can now see that the first string method lower puts it in lowercase, the second puts it in uppercase, and the last gives it title case, which capitalizes the first letter. So that's string methods, super easy. And yeah, the next video is going to be about checking user input in a more advanced way. So I'll show you that in just a second.